A charity supporting refugees, which has faced funding cuts, is going into business itself to make ends meet. In the first scheme of its kind, the Coventry Refugee and Migrant Centre is offering paid, skilled work in areas such as translation.
Well, the charity's chief executive has told the BBC he believes that refugees are potential wealth creators who could aid the UK economy. Ben Godfrey reports.
The waiting room at Coventry's Refugee Centre is rarely empty. There are 500 arrivals now receiving support in the hope they can eventually earn a wage and, says the chief executive, strengthen the economy.
Historically, refugees and migrants have been part of wealth creation, and refugees and migrants hold great potential for wealth creation today.
In the 70s, Ugandan Asians arrived in the UK in their thousands, often penniless, but many with skills thrived. Susanna Pasiesna arrived more recently in 2008. She's got a job as a translator for Lingo Links, a new business set up by the Refugee Centre.
Most of our interpreters are highly qualified interpreters, so they saw the opportunity to actually have a chance to do something with the language.
This telecommunications company in Coventry is using their interpreting skills to win clients in Africa.
It was just the flexibility of having a local source that was foremost in our minds. So we're really just after a high quality translation service, and we found we could get it locally, which is just great.
Here in Coventry, the new business will help fill the funding gap after the City Council and the NHS made cuts, pulling a third of its budget.
My charity has lost something close to £200,000. Perhaps as we look at this economic crisis, this world economic crisis, we might think of ethical business. We might think that perhaps things went wrong because the search for profit was ceaseless.
For this charity, the pressure to prove its worth is now on. It's expecting further funding cuts and fears losing its contract with the local authority in 3 years' time. But more income could arrive from the Refugee Centre's new cleaning business. Alice, once a jobless refugee from Angola, now earns above the minimum wage. Another benefiting as charities look to new ways to generate their own funds. Ben Godfrey, BBC Midlands Today, Coventry.
It's 17 minutes to 7.